big fights out there. Look, I'm not going to mention any names, but we see losses, and I say, look, there's plenty of tomato cans in the heavyweight division. You know, they shouldn't be where they are. You know, I rank a lot of these in the top 10 as useless. They're only there because the promoters has got them there. Really, did he belong there? No. They should be sweeping up the gym in my eyes.
So that's why Johnny Fisher's dad eats Chinese food, is it? Hey? He's a part-time welder, is he, as well?
You know what time it is, don't you? Hey? Helmets of the month. You hardcores out there, how are you doing? Russ here from Porky's Corner, the voice of hardcore boxing. So I hope you're all okay. It's been a strange month, hasn't it, really, for boxing. Very strange votes coming in for helmets of the month. Very, very strange. Very strange, but once the votes are in, they're in, and there's nothing you can do about it. So, okie doke. Nice to see Cobra looking well, tanned. Showing me a few deadlifts in his gym. I did a couple myself, but only with dog bones on. I'm not what I were, I'm at 52. Anyway, that's by the by. Let me just pull up here. We'll do helmets, because I don't want to do helmets this week driving. It's going my luck and I'm crashing. But like I just said there, loads of votes this month. Everybody's an expert, aren't they, on who should be helmet of the month. So and so should be in, so and so should be in. They always say, don't they, after. Hindsight's a good thing, innit? But if you've had the votes, you're going in, whether you deserve it or not. That goes for all them who think they're rock hard in boxing. If you get the votes, you're going in. Intimidation don't work with me, does it? So, in at number 10, helmets of the month, pound for pound. It's Scam Jones, or is it Sam Jones? I don't know, what is it? What is your name? I don't know. Let's pull up on here. Oof. Big holes in laybys. I don't know what Sam Jones, what can we say about this man? In fact, it's a bit dark here, isn't it? It's a bit dark here. Let's go find somewhere a bit lighter. Woo! Wheel spinning in third gear there. I don't like coming down here because it's 50 mile an hour, isn't it, average speed. Right, let me just get down here, let's get this started. Sam Jones, you know why you've had votes? You know why you've had them, Sam. Come on, admit it, you know. Hula hooping grown men. If it's not Warren you're hula hooping, it's if it's not Warren you're hula hooping, it's Eddie Hills, isn't it? The 5-0 Iceman from Billy Ricky. Aye, free by way of. Do you know what I mean? But it's not just hula hooping with you, Sam, is it? It's you put something out and then you're justifying what you've put out, scorecards. Just be yourself and say you thought Usyk won and you didn't think Joshua did out, instead of hula hooping Joshua and anybody around them. That's the problem with boxing. People like you, Sam Jones, you've got the platform, but you don't come out and rock the boat. You know, like Peter Fury, who just come out and said, I give Joshua one shared round and one round. Even I give him a couple of rounds and a shared one. If you want to be conservative, you could give him 3 rounds if you were a Joshua bumlick. You can't be going around telling him that he were winning. He winning fighting out boxing people and all this. It's all complete and utter rubbish. It's rubbish, Sam Jones. You're full of baloney and you're not Frank Maloney. So stop it. No, no, no. See how cool that were on third now. So Sam Jones, you are a bum licker and you're in helmets a month for helmet behaviour. Take a bow, Sam. Take a bow. In at number 9, it's bean. Gonna been, could have been, should have been, never been, baked bean, creepy bean, beanie. Rumpelstiltskin, we're on to you. You know that, don't you, Rumpel? Why are you coming out with this? We're not biased at Sky Sports. We're not biased. You've been biased for years. That Joshua carry-on, or Big Meech, whatever you want to call him, that were embarrassing for years, so it's going to take years for you to put everything right, Bean. So stop making out that you're not biased. You've had helmet votes. You're number 9 pound for pound on Pokey's Corner, Beanie. So take it on chin, alright? And have that laptop in, alright? Peace out. In at number 9, it's Frank Smith. Oh, Frank Smith. Spotted Dick. From Matchroom, isn't that right, Spotty? Spotted Dick, Spotty Dick. Oh, Frank Smith. What's he been up to? He's been saying about Brigtop, hasn't he, old Frank Smith at Matchroom? Saying he puts on better shows and all that. You're only Eddie's tea, boy. You're only what I were for Dennis Hobson. Go for this, go for that. Do this, do that. What are you inventing fancy titles for? What are you on about? Eddie keeps saying he's a rising star and that. You sound like Paulie Walnuts in Sopranos going on about Tony Soprano when he were a teenager. Get a grip of yourself. But what you've had helmet spokes for though, Frank, is this. You're coming out with utter pony. You're going on about it's not about belts and all that rubbish. Yo, it's not about belts. What about all roads leading to Undisputed? Eh? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. So Frank Smith. Number 8 on Pokey's Corner, Frank Smith. Take a bow, lad. Take a bow. Take a bow, lad. Take a bow. I think I'm near Langall Lake here. 8 Drive. You like speed cameras. If having to stop between every camera. Whoops! Whoopsie daisy, let me just pull up and strap that in. Bit of shit camera work that, wasn't it? Okay. So Frank Smith, pound for pound. Number 8 on Pokey's Corner. Take a bow, Frank. Take a bow. In at number 7. It's Anthony Bellew, the disappearing man, the man that's never took a belt off a champion, an active champion, Mr. Vacant Belt. You were put in your place this month, weren't you, Mr. Vacant Belt? You know how? Because your bias is out of control. It's that bad. I want you to see somebody, Anthony. I want you to be my friend. I want to get to know you, Anthony, but go and see somebody. Go speak to a doctor, because grown men behaving like you're doing around other grown men is bad, isn't it? It's bad form, that. That's bad bias, that. Very bad. I mean, how can we get how do we know you ain't got an agenda when you've got that mic in front of your hand, Bellew? Your bias is out of control. Do you even brush your teeth as well? Because the amount of hula hooping that you've been doing lately and rimming, it's quite worrying actually. It scares me that a grown man, a former champion, somebody who knows boxing, can come out with stuff like this. So the only thing I could come out with is you're doing it to stay in the mix because you're desperate to be out there for opportunities, and I don't blame you, but come on, it's getting a bit embarrassing now, isn't it? You know that, don't you? Tony Maloney, you know that, don't you? You know the dance on that one, don't you? So Tony Bellew, pound for pounder. A pound for pounder. Only time you're ever going to get it pound for poundless, Tony. It's on pokies for helmets. Take a bow, la. Take a bow. In at number 6. It's Eddie Hills, the 5-0 Iceman from Billericay, ABC. Former super heavyweight star. But the only footage we've got of these 5 fights is him punching hell out of Frank Smith, you know, him with spots. Dr. Dot. We've only got a bit of footage of him whacking Frank about, a small man, a small chubby boring man, knocking him about. What's all that about, Eduardo? You were ripping through division as a super middleweight, but nobody remembers it. And like I said, where's them other 4 fights? And the 3 KOs. We haven't got a KO. You've not KO'd anyone yet. You like John Fury, in the ring or on the hard road, pop, pop, bang, 200 kilo deadlifts with me Corey. MI5 for watching me, 100 on hard road. Oops, wrong way. Yeah, Columba Park. Woo! So, that's where it is. That's where we're at. So what can you do? It's one of them things, innit? So Eddie Hills, the 5-0 Iceman from Billericay, 3 by way of, but no footage of any KOs. Your dad had a production company since 1982, Eddie, his only son. Come on, Barry, and get that footage out of the Iceman. We want to see the footage of the Billericay Iceman, that's what we want to see. What do you reckon about that? I'm just pulling here. I'm going to get this finished today. That much on today. Unbelievable. Yeah, we'll pull here. I just need to go out here for a pee. 2 seconds. Just gonna have a quick leak. I'll have to hold it in, man. There's a cop car down here. I'm not getting nicked. There's no toilets around here, is there? Right, Cobra, have a word with council in Nottingham. You're supposed to have some pull, aren't you? There ain't one toilet on this way home from Nottingham. It's all back roads. I'm not used to this. In at number 5 is Steve Bunce. Oh my God, Steve Bunce. What can we say about Buncey that's not already been said in the last few weeks? Totally embarrassing from him. He must have known this were coming. So don't mess about with helmets. If you've had votes, you're going in it. But, I have to get a move on here now. But Steve Bunce, you've had the votes, lad. You've had the votes and you're going in it. That's what happened. So, but what do you expect, Steve, when you're giving out cards like that? 115, 113. Shocking that. That's shocking that. I mean, what were you thinking? I'm never going to let you off the hook with that card now, Bunce. What you've done, in my opinion, you've gave that scorecard because you didn't want to burn bridges with Matchroom or Joshua or whatever. And that's wrong. And that is wrong. Other people give cards out, they just said it as they seen it. Other people, they know what they were doing, and I don't agree with that. How can you be trusting in a microphone ever again? I know you're not a judge, but That's courting favours, that. You had the same card as Glenn Fieldman. Now go and look at Teddy Atlas's podcast, it's called The Fight Game. He explains what happens, how Fieldman got busted. Nobody in the boxing world gave that 12th round, did they, to Joshua. Fieldman had to give him it to do his job, didn't he? To give a win for Joshua. Even Joshua knew he didn't win that fight. So Steve Bunce, totally embarrassing from you. But then again, you know that, don't you, Steve? You know what's gone on there, mate. You know. Alright, you know, mate. You know what went on. Getting scorecards out like that. That's helmet behaviour. So Steve Bunce, take a bow, lad. Take a bow. In at number 4. It's always a bit hard to put somebody in who's a pal, isn't it? Who you speak to regular, text regular, that crack with. When they get helmet votes, I don't care. The Cobra got helmet votes, I'd put him in. I don't know how to word it like. I don't know how to word it, to be honest. Because I won't want to fall out with him. And his missus is lovely. But if he's an helmet, if Carl behaves like an helmet, he's going in it, but he's not in this month. But Mark Tibbs is in at number 4. Old Tibbo, aka the UK's version of Ron Jeremy. I mean, how many porn stars are you training now, Tibbo? There's that new bird you've took on, the blonde. There's Ebony Bridges, I'm not sure what's going on there. Is she a porn star, a boxer, or a gimmick? I don't know, or a bodybuilder, what is she? I don't know, what is she? And there's the other big fella in there, Charlie Chan. What's he called? Not Charlie Chan. He's Chinese, man, isn't he? What's he called him? I'm thinking of Charlie Chan's that Chinese that I used to go to years ago. Johnny Fisher in it, and his dad, Bosch, aka Elmer Fudd. I'm not sure if Johnny Fisher's a full shilling me. I don't know, some of the things that comes out with, it's a bit bizarre, isn't it? I don't know if it's gimmicky or what, or if they just got him around because he does tickets. I don't know, but Mark, whip them all into shape, get them in some proper fights. But in my opinion, Johnny Fisher will be lucky to get 20 fights without getting beat. If he gets beat in 20 fights, he's going to have to step it up, innit? And roll the dice. But I think they're gonna throw him a load of gimme fights, aren't they, if he's doing tickets? And quite rightly so, he's a novice, innit? There's two sides to the coin, but I don't want to see Johnny Fisher's old man doing sit downs about his life and what he's done in his life when his son's 5-0. I mean, I could understand John Fury doing it. His son's conquered the world, hasn't he? But Johnny Fisher, only thing he's conquered is a Peking duck with prawn crackers and extra chips. That's the only thing he's good for conquering, isn't it? So Mark Tibbs, aka Ron Jeremy, aka the main man. I hope you're well, Mark, but helmet behaviour training that lot, Mark. Whip him into shape. Whip him into shape. But you're on Porky's Corner, Mark, number 4, take a bow! In at number 3, in the bronze medal position, it's the Gad. That's right, the Gad. We used to say, lock up your daughters, lock up your granddaughters, your mothers, your aunties, your nana, your bit on side, and your missus, and your sister. That's what we used to say. But we don't say it anymore. Do you know why that is? Because the Gad's already been there. He's been everywhere. He's everywhere. He gets where water gets. If I need to ring a fighter up at 3 in the morning, or they want to ring me up and it not be about boxing, I ain't got a problem with that. Oh, everybody's agony aunt. Oh my God. Oh my God. Major hula hooping from the Gad. What are you going on about social media for, Gad, and calling people trolls who've got an opinion? I'm not in front of a keyboard, lad. Sorry, I'm not behind the keyboard, I'm in front of it, lad. I'm in front of the camera. If I've got a say, oh God, I don't comment on other people's channels. You'll be lucky to see 5 comments off me on other people's channels. I don't want to give them airtime unless we do something good. I might watch the stuff and like it, but I ain't got time to comment. If I do, it's something I've enjoyed. But the drivel you're coming out with, Gad, the drivel, I don't know, mate. You're just doing me head in, Gad. You're walking around with that chain around your waist like you're a prison screw. You're not a prison screw, Gad. Thinking you're a prison screw. You get filled in where I live, walking around with that round your waist, pretending that you're some prison warden or something. You're doing, love, you're in wrong lane. Look at this here, stupid woman in an Alpha. But the Gad, seedy from you, Gad. You've got a bronze medal position, but you're seedy. That's what you are, mate, seedy. So take a bow, Gad, take a bow. Porky's Corner bronze medal, take a bow. You're wrong here. In a number 2 position, the silver medal goes to the one and only Jug Ears. That's right, Jug Ears. You. You're wrong and Jug Ears. I hope you've poured petrol down your mouth and TCP and bleach and all that, and cleaned all that poo off your tongue, Oliver. How embarrassing are you? And then coming out trying to paper over what you'd said. You're embarrassing. Grown man you are. A grown man. Hula hooping like that. Just because you want to train Big Meech. Embarrassing, mate. Embarrassing from you. You should be, I don't know what can I say to that? It's pure helmet behaviour and arse licking on a massive scale. It's scary. The arse licking you were doing around Big Meech is scary. And to think that you've got a position in boxing, but you've got your own agenda just like the rest of your chums. You're all looking after yourselves. Bragging off about bringing KSI to YouTube and Sky and all that, and bragging off about putting fights on like that. Are you a boxing man or are you a YouTube man? Which are you? It's like being a police informant and a villain. Which are you? You can't play both. Alright. So Spencer Oliver, silver medal position on Porky's Corner. Take a bow, you wrong un. Take a bow. In the gold medal position on Porky's Corner. Been it down here, 2022 August. The winner is, there can only be one winner this month, can't there? There's only one winner this month, and that's Big Meech, aka the Big Dosser, aka didn't fight Wilder, didn't fight Fury, aka whatever it's called, I don't know. We don't know what his proper name is, do we? Is there anybody that's seen proof of what it's called? I heard his initials were OO. I don't know, is it AJ or something? I don't know, but who cares? 3 defeats. If he'd have fought Fury and Wilder twice apiece, he'd have had 7 defeats. Look, they've milked it. They've milked it to death, haven't they? But the charade's over now, isn't it? The game is over. Over and out. Well, that's right, isn't it? Over and out. No ifs or buts now, it's all over and done with about shouting. Anthony Joshua, helmet of the month. For what though? For conning us all this time, but mainly going out there knowing that he won't improve, was he? And then grabbing on that microphone, throwing belts down and spitting on them, or if did he or didn't he? Some are saying he did, some are saying he didn't. Whatever, but at the end of the day, doing that, he's just shown us up, hasn't he, really? He's shown himself up royally. Shown himself up royally. That's embarrassing what's gone on there. Embarrassing. He should hold his head. He should hang his head in shame what he's done. Hang that head in shame. Alright, that's what I reckon. Hang that head in shame. Anthony Joshua, you should be embarrassed. You should be embarrassed behaving like that. Can't believe it, man. I'm thinking everything's going to be alright. Did you hear some of the stuff he were coming out with? Civil war? What civil war? I couldn't believe what I was seeing, and he's got a pass off it, hasn't he? It's like Eddie Hearn saying, oh, everybody's bitter and the other scumbags and the trolls and jealous and this and that. And it ain't about belts and blah blah blah. Listen, what happened to All Roads to Undisputed? What about the belts? I don't see Coogan alright, them asking Eddie. Eddie, I thought it was about the belts. Of course it's about the belts. They're froze out now, aren't they? So they're going to say it in. They're going to say we're going on a world tour and all that. Do me a favour. Who wants to see him on a world tour? He ain't got a belt. So I look at it. So if we run down from 10 to 1, we've got Sam Jones in 10, Bean in number 9, Frank Smith 8, Bellew 7, Eddie Hills 6, Bunsey 5, Big Daddy Bunsey, Jesus. Number 4, Mark Tibbs, the Ron Jeremy of boxing. Number 3, the Gad, Weirdo the Gad, wants locking up. 2, Spencer Juggears Oliver, God, go clean your mouth out with TCP. Big Meech at number 1, total head gone. Big stiff robot, his head's gone. Heart of a pea, the heart of a breadcrumb in fact. Now he's got the heart of a processed pea, them small ones. Petit poire is it? Big Meech, take a bow Big Meech, take a bow in gold medal position. It's the only time you're ever going to be pound for pound number 1 Meech. Alright, so peace out, keep on trucking, keep sporting boxing. Don't have nightmares. Alright, I'm going to give it some down here now, a quick 140. We'll see what we can get out of it. Take it to 150, yeah? Ran out of the road. Ran out of the road at 69. Alright, go on, peace out. Big shout out to my mate Frank Smith in Bury. Yeah. I don't know if you can see this. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. I don't know if you can see it. We're going to have to pull up, aren't we? We're going to pull up now. I'm going to show you a proper top. This is a proper top. I'll wear this to death. Ready? Are you ready? What do you reckon? We're ranked at top, eh? Not bad, eh? There's only 2 of these in the world, you know. The Cobra's got one and I've got the other one. So, from Taylor fight, innit? 13 years ago, it won't fit me then, I don't think. I would have thought I'd fit in a smaller. Alright. If Teddy Atlas has got a Joe Louis jacket, I've got a Cobra one! Ha ha! So when my mate comes round to my house tonight to show me his Aston Martin, I've got somebody coming to show me an Aston Martin, and he's worked his arse off. But he'll be going on about it for ages, and after an hour I'll just get annoyed. I'll say, you haven't got a Cobra coat, have you? Peace out. There you go, that's helmets, eh? Imagine being a helmet, a gold medal super helmet winner. Pop, pop, bang!
Dave, it's quite hot in here, isn't it?
Come here. Come here.
What?
Oh, focus. Zoom. 73, baby.
Can we not turn that down?
Yeah. I can if I want.
You don't want to?
Yeah.
Oh!